Hey everyone, Phil Bar here, and welcome back to another episode of Sculptron. This is our fourth part in our Sculpt Your Own Sailor Moon vinyl figure series. As always, be sure that you have a photo reference, or in my case, a 3D model of Sailor Moon. For her legs, the colors you'll need are tan, red, white, and a little bit of gold. So let's pull up our Sailor Moon sculpture that we've been working on, and we're going to go underneath. We're going to need a place for the legs to mount into. So we are going to grab some white clay, a pretty basic neutral color, and we are just going to pat it in there, and that's where the legs will be mounting into. Next, we'll take some tan clay. We'll split this glob in half. We'll roll it out, get it looking like that, and let's see if this is going to be proportioned. And looks like it's going to be the perfect size for Sailor Moon. So how about we grab our other blob, get it rolled out until it looks something like that. To properly mount her legs into the sculpture, we are going to have to get some 12 gauge floral wire. Going to break off about that much, and then split this in half. Now how about we grab her, we're going to put one wire there, the other wire there. We'll grab this one and we'll put it there, pal, put it there. We'll grab this one too, we'll poke it in there, and you can adjust her to your liking. I'm going to go after more realistic, more accurate proportions until it looks like that. Next, we're going to want to do is grab some red to do the boots here. Looking ahead, looks like we're going to want to make the boot, as well as leave some tan in the back here. So let's set her aside. Grab some red clay. Let's start smooshing it around. Let's see if this is going to be too much or too little. Looks like this will be a little too much, so we can break that down a little bit. So we're going to take one of these blobs of clay, roll it out until we start getting like a high boot formation. We'll pinch a little right there, get that going, thin it out a little bit. Make it lengthy like that. Try to make a little footsie section. And it has some room for an ankle piece. Keep doing that. Until we got a piece like that. Let's see how that looks. You know what? That just might do it. In fact, that does do it. So we're just going to start pinching it onto there, making it part of the leg, until we get something like that. We're going to pinch it a little more just to make it look like that area right there is going to be her knees. So let's lay her down. And off camera, we made this other piece to experiment if it was going to be big enough. We're going to pat that down. And it looks like that's going to do it. Now, before we put the boots on Sailor Moon, let's grab some 12 gauge aluminum wire. Break about that much off. Cut it in half about there. Now, let's see. We're going to grab this strand, push it on through, and put that one on through until we get that. Start patting it down like that, make it look fluent until we get that. Grab this other side, we're going to poke that through. We'll grab this boot, we'll poke it on through until finally we get something like that. Let's try to even this out, make sure they're both about the same length, well evenly proportioned. So we get something like that. And now the final part is wrapping white lacing around the boots. So how about we lay that down? Grab some white clay. Make sure that you wash your hands before grabbing your clay again, because the red from the previous step will stain. So how about we grab some of that? That looks good. We'll just roll it out like that. Grab this magic wand. We're going to flatten and straighten out, smooth it out until we get something like that. Now, how about we grab Sailor, put it about right there, wrap the lacing around her boot like that. Until it comes around like as you can see down there. Do that, do that, do that. We can do that, do that, do that. Until finally we got a lacing like that. Now let's come to the other side. Roll this out real quickly. Roll that out. Smooth it out. Grab it, lay it right there, wrap around until we get that. And now the final step is making these golden crescent moons that go on her knees. So we're going to grab some gold clay. Let's get into a nice sphere. Probably going to use this much. Split it up again. And then we're going to split it up once more. Roll this up roll that up into a coil. We're going to bend it like that. Now, let's put it on her knee. We'll just pat it down. Make sure everything's clean, nice looking. We're going to do the same for the other side. We're going to have that coil ready. We're going to just bend it into like a little C. We're going to do that. Let's grab our Sailor Moon. And there you have it. There's our Sailor Moon vinyl figure. There is one more tutorial after this, and that is baking it, preparing it, and finishing our vinyl figure. So until next time, everyone, thanks again for joining me on another episode of Sculptron. And until next time, be happy with what you sculpted today, because what you made today is something special.